update, huh? Might as well. Copy computer, do please download this Pro latest update. I'm very much obliged to do it for me. Be nice to the machines. What joined? I'm gonna quit now because I fucked it. Yeah, I've still got some coffee. Coffee to go, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, let's SimToolkit Pro in through the firewall, please. Just fine. And here we go. All right. I'm not gonna read through the patch note. Let's do a predict test here, just with no numbers to see. Okay. Right, it is working. Good. Audio test. Let's fire up Neofly. I think I have these. Banner missions working now. You'll be able to see me pulling a banner through this to the new sky of Neosky, the new fresh skies of Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll be flying in real live weather here today. Current position Air Isle Airfield. That's Echo Golf Echo Foxtrot. Hey, Los Reaper 1212 just got Neofly. Awesome, man. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It takes a little fiddling around and a little bit getting used to, but it does come with a manual. If you're having trouble with something, feel free to ask here in the stream. I'll let you know what I know. I'm by no stretch of the imagination an expert. I'm an amateur, but I have figured out a few things. Server is let's see, East USA. Airport ID for start is Echo Golf Echo Foxtrot. Hey Sheepa, good morning. Good afternoon for you. I think I'm gonna switch to Elite Dangerous after lunch. If you are back in the bubble, I'd be delighted to a boots on the ground mission with you. Don't have to be magnetic. Just use regular boots and jump around. I'm gonna do an advertising flight today, Los Reaper. Fair Isle, yeah, that's correct. Fair Isle, Stony Breck. Right, I'm gonna do an advertising mission. If you want to try multiplayer, I'd be happy to, but not in the first mission. The second one, I'd be happy to do multiplayer. Neofly multiplayer. For the first mission, you can just, you know, join me, fly with me. But I do want for my first mission to try a banner mission to see if it finally works, because I finally, I think, figured this out after a lot of fiddling about last night. I even managed to get a custom banner. Hopefully, it'll work out. But we are here in these isles, so you know the mission. It's gonna be short missions, you know, flying around. I'm gonna do the first mission, and then we'll advertise to no one here, just around. Maybe there's a group of tourists, Norwegian tourists, on a cruise ship here that came over from Bergen, over in Norway, and we're going to, you know, go and advertise something for the Norwegian tourists. Chica says, I still want to buy this and a flight stick, but I'm stuck on the cost of doing it all at once. I hear you. If you want a good flight stick, I definitely recommend this. Trust me, you can buy it for 120 bucks. A BKB Gladiator NXT, lovely stick. The feel of it, the feeling of moving it is so nice. And these days, the T Flight Hot X Hot is the one that I usually recommend for people starting out with. Haven't bought one. That costs about the same as this, given the crazy pandemic stuff. Yeah, it'd be fun to fly it together. I am standing by to fly with you whenever you want, Shipa. I'm gonna fly with Los Reaper 1212 in a little bit. All right. So first of all, okay, we're starting now. I'm gonna go to the bottom right here, and let me get my display capture going here. Feeling a little discombobulated today, not too much, but okay. First things first. Okay, here's let's put ourselves in the right airport here. So what did I say was like EG Echo Golf Echo Foxtrot Fair Isle. Right, this is where I was messing up yesterday. In this, yeah, the love clouds are just. I have never played a flight simulator or any video game that has clouds like this. It's nuts. This is where I was messing up here. It was confusing in the Neofly thing. Do not, if you want to do the banner missions and if you want to see the banner, you don't get the Cessna 152. Okay, what you have to do is they give you their own plane, because I think the 3D model for the banner is attached to this plane. You know, it's a bit hacky, but it works. So there's this other Cessna, which is over here in the beginning. 152 Neofly banner tilt. That's the plane you want, okay? And Neofly should be able to detect it. Okay, I'm a donator to Neofly, so I have a couple of libraries, but I actually modified it for my own library there. But first things, let's just pick this mission right here, banner fly right here. All right, I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna go fly. Yeah, it's the wonderful thing is that it's a real world. This is Bing Maps right here, and that's where we're flying over, like a real world. It's amazing. It's kind of like Elite, but for the Earth, you know. And you don't have guns in the plane or laser blasters in the planes, unfortunately. But all right, let's just go connect and fly and see if. All right, okay, there you go. Let's work. Current payload 340. I need 170. So just delete that. Our payload now is at 170. Let's go to flight conditions. I'm gonna go live traffic, live players. If you want to join me on the flight, just flying with me, you're very welcome to. As always, I'm Hypertext Hero. I am in the East USA server. If you want to do a Neofly mission together, first I'm gonna do this one by myself. It's just a short little mission. And afterwards, very happy to fly together as well. Let's just click fly over here.
Hello, advertising mission today. Take off, then come back to hook the banner. The banner is located at the exact airport dot on the map.
Dispatch, this is Hypertext Hero. Solid copy. I am to take off, fly around, fly low, hook the banner into the airplane, and then proceed to the add waypoints, Hypertext 001. I love that they keep adding new missions. Yes, okay, we have a wind at 12 knots, pretty strong wind at 50 degrees. That's what, like north or east? All right. Let's check out our new library here if it showed up. Oh yeah, it did. There you go. Hypertext. All right, I got to put some little hearts in the back too. I even put a little logo right here. I'm slowly. Soon there will be a library tutorial for this. Slowly getting the hang of it. I think I forgot to paint the front here. You can see that doesn't look so nice, but it's all right. Not too bad for a big hack job last night. Okay. All right, so the way we do this is we take off and we hook onto the thing. We zoom on the map here. Once we take off, it's going to tell us. It's probably going to appear right here in the runway. Sometimes it appears somewhere else though. All right, so let's go. Parking brakes off, full power. a bit of a bumpy. It looks like a bit of an abandoned trip. This. We're at 40 knots. 50. Let's
Okay,
go.
now fly close over the banner to hook it.
Okay, so once you take off, and zoom in back to Neofly, and I'll show you where the banner is. There it is. I think it's that thing there. All right, so let's just flip around here. Remember to breathe. Copy Los Reaper. Are you a streamer? It's all good. I don't know. I don't remember if I gave you a follow or if, but no, copy that. Remember to breathe. And I think there it is. There's the yep, there's, see that little blue van? That's the blue Neofly van. Right next to the van there's these two like little traffic cones. And I think this is how they do it in real life. I'm not sure because I don't think the plane will take off with that banner dragging out the back, right? So gear speed exceeded. Oh,
Nice
okay.
one. You now have the banner hooked. Fly to
Take
the
a look.
first
Let's take a look.
waypoint.
Let me just trim her. Let me just trim a little bit. I just fly streamers. Copy that. It's awesome that you fly streamers. Thanks for being here. And here we go. Oh, it didn't give me my custom banner, but it gave you the Neofly banner. That's all right. We always find a way. That's a nice little message there. That's the Neofly banner. I think I forgot to get my donators. I had to select my donators library, but we'll do that for the next one. There's George and Larson out there. Let's take a look. We need to turn right here, and we got to take probably like 0.20 bearing. A decent little groove going here. Put the flaps up. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. It says the 152 with a banner here. I see them here in New York City. If you go to the Rockaways in summer, there's a bunch of these planes pulling banners, and usually, you know, it's like some insurance company. But, you know, sometimes you have messages like happy birthday, mom, and stuff like that. But it's really nice to have it in the sim here. Even though it is just like, there's no animation of like fluttering and stuff, you know, it's quite a hacky thing they did, but it works. And in software, the important thing is to ship. So even if it's not ready, you just put it out the door, and you ship. And that's what Neofly does. So that's good. Good for Neofly to ship. Okay, we're way off course here. Let's try to get to that 02. I think it's about 020. We want to go to 030 perhaps. At this point, the way I'm off course here, let's go to 030. Towards George and Larson there, some maybe Viking descendant. Got a little bit tired of playing Valheim. He switched to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and now he's flying up somewhere above the North Sea. Probably actually out here in the outskirts. Everybody knows it, the Shetland Islands, not Shetland, Shetland. There's an E there. Okay, it's a funny word. Funny. I'm such a 12-year-old sometimes, but that's all right. Okay, so we're just gonna get there, and once we get there, then another little pink waypoint appears, and we fly between those two waypoints, and we make money. And I think if you make $500 for every flight, so it's not a lot, you know. And I ideally I did want to be flying my BN2 Islander here, but I crashed it. We're trying to make enough money to buy another one, and it's a pretty day to fly. Not much weather though. The weather's high. The clouds are high today. Had a beautiful flight with the Spitfire update yesterday. It was just wonderful clouds over the north of Scotland, or just central Scotland, Edinburgh. This gentleman came and helped me figure out some things in the new Spitfire update from Flying Iron Simulations. And I like these video games that have, you know, legs. And for video games to have legs, they have to have some sort of procedural generation or some immense galaxy, or like be moddable, so you can have things like Neofly and airplanes, custom airplanes, to really prolong the life and create a community around the game. The Microsoft Flight Simulator is doing pretty well so far. Impressed. Climbing quite a bit here. 3,000. And advertise a little bit of the Neofly. The next flight I will put a different. I'll try to get the other banner that I did. Advertise something else. Might become, you know, another advertising platform. These banner things. Hey Tim, how you doing? How you doing? My stream yesterday, it was fun to see the airplanes in Minecraft. So they are airplanes in Minecraft.
You reached the waypoint 1. Go to the waypoint 2.
Okay, computer. That's a good Radiohead album, but it's also, you know, my talking. Okay, so we just have to go. We keep on that bearing. I think, what was it? 020? I think 030 probably. Okay, computer. That album came out when I was in university in Bournemouth in England. Very sort of, you know, I mean, okay, computer has a very, very strong sound style, sound character, that whole album. And it was recorded in this mansion in England that some other bands recorded albums in. It's a little bit of an echoey place it looks like from the pictures. And I wasn't, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that sounds like a place where Radiohead OK Computer could be recorded at. Jimmy's doing well. He thanks us. I'm glad you enjoy the planes. It certainly took me a minute to figure out how to fly them. Yes, because Minecraft usually, I didn't know there were planes in Minecraft, so that makes me more interested in trying Minecraft. Because you know, any video game that has an airplane on it, even if it's not the main thing about it, it will. I like flying machines, so it will get me. It will get me excited. Fly. Copy that, Los Reapers. I'm here. On the next mission, I'll be very glad to try the Neofly multiplayer with you. In the meantime, you're very welcome to just join me on my flight. I have the, as you can see, with George and Larson over here. I do have the nameplates turned on. We're proceeding to this waypoint, and then we're just gonna head right back to Fair Isle Airfield. Echo Golf Echo Foxtrot is our current this little island here on the northeast of the United Kingdom, west of Norway. And we're just how do I customize the banner? I can, once I land, I can give you a tutorial on that. I was thinking about doing this tutorial about airplanes first, but I could just jump right in. You're gonna have to edit some textures, a little bit involved, because you're gonna have to export as a DDS file, so it's not something that you can just load up in any graphics program. You have to use something. If you don't have Photoshop, I'll show you what you can use. And Los Reaper. What's warbrokers.io? Just checking out Los Reaper profile here. And what is that icon you have in your thing? Is it like a pink orc or something? Oh, almost at the waypoint. All right. And whatever you.
Okay, you reached the waypoint 2. You can fly to waypoint 1 again to earn more, or come back to the airport.
And
Don't
whatever.
forget to release the banner with Control W before landing.
Timmy Thumb said it was a custom map. Planes are not included in regular Minecraft. Cool. Yeah, it's it looked. Is that like the Minecraft Bedrock edition or something? So you get the base Minecraft, but then you can just go in and get custom maps pretty easily. They look like a pretty nice map browser. There's Lost Reaper coming, Lost Reaper hash 1114 in a C152 coming in to join us. Go Hyper, go. How are you doing, Iceberg? Look at this. We got a banner in the back here. We got the Neofly banner working. I'll put a custom banner after this mission. I did one, but we always find a way. Yeah, I mean, the big thing really that I didn't understand was that you had to pick a custom airplane. You can't just pick the default 152. You have to pick the Bagolu. I don't know what that means, but it's called, maybe it's the name of the person who made this mod. It's a Bagolu 152, and you have to pick that airplane. And the confusing thing for me is that it's not by the Cessna 152. It's all the way. I think it's alphabetical, so you know it's back near the Boeing 747. Boing boing boing. It sounds like, you know, a boinging. It's like a jumping thing. I'm gonna have to find a picture of or draw a picture of a 747, a Boeing 747 with legs that's jumping up and down. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna do a couple of flights here. I'm gonna do one of Lost Reaper if you want to try doing a mission with me. And after that, I'll tab out here and I'll show you how to modify the banner, how to maybe just really briefly how to modify a skin. We'll see how it goes, you know. Yeah, well, I'm learning from you, Iceberg. So if I can help you too. That's excellent. You know what always confused me about this, that feet minute, that's height, not distance from me. So I always thought for a while that was distance from me, but it's not. That's the height. So Lost Reaper is just doing some touch and goes there, it seems. Over Fair Isle, Echo Golf, Echo Foxtrot, our current base of operations. Here in the Outscaries, the Shetland Islands. Iceberg, hydrate. Thank you, Iceberg. I'm gonna hydrate I'm gonna dehydrate first of some coffee. And then I'll hydrate with some water. And thanks for the stretch. Yeah, today I didn't do my usual exercise in the morning before I stream, but I'm gonna do it before lunch instead. Is it a George LaForge? I'm not sure. Doing a mission? Cool. So you're doing your own mission? Awesome. It's cool that you can do the own mission and where you can see each other doing stuff. That's cool. Oh, Clooney. The coffee. You know, I actually met George Clooney. Took a photo of him where I used to work here, the Italian Academy here in New York City. Nice guy. Ristretto. I'll send you something about George Clooney a little later. Timmy says, I was playing the Bedrock Edition, which has the advantage of being cross-play across PC, console, and mobile devices. That's awesome. Java Edition is actually more customizable, but is only available on PC, Mac, and Linux. The menus in Bedrock Edition may be easier to navigate, so it's easy to find some custom apps on the Minecraft store. Awesome. So that's Bedrock Edition cross-play, huh? That sounds very interesting to me, because I always like to do cross-play. I think that because I have friends who, you know, are super busy. They have babies running around. Whoa, okay, upside down here. They have babies running around, you know, or they're traveling all the time and stuff. So they would love to play video games from a hotel room or from, you know, the bed when the baby's sleeping and stuff like that. But they can't set up a whole PC. They might have a Switch. They might have an Xbox or something. Xbox. So I would love to, or a PlayStation. So I would love to play video games with them. So it's really nice to have cross-play games that let us play together. You have to make your hearts on the banner. I did. I just forgot to put We have the default Neofly banner here because I forgot to put to pick the other library, I think. So we're gonna try it again in a bit. Copy that. I agree with you. I had already done it, but I just picked the wrong library for this one. I thought I picked the right library, so maybe there's something else I had to do that I forgot, but it was working yesterday. We'll try it again in a second. And a work in progress library on the Cessna 152. It's a bit annoying, the library of the Cessna 152, because whatever you put on this wing here gets reflected to that wing over there. So I can't put something different here and different there. It gets reflected. So I don't know why that is, but that's the way it is right now. For the 152. All right. Wait, did I? Yeah, I can just go back and land now, I think, right? I didn't have to fly by waypoint 1, because if I did, I missed it. Number of trips 1. Okay. I think it'll be okay. I'm just gonna come in for a landing. Is the glare shield working in this plane? I haven't installed that mod yet, because in order to get this banner working, I wanted to remove all mods to make sure there were no conflicts. So I don't have the glare shield on this right now, but I have that mod downloaded, and I do plan on eventually putting it in. Although I would love to really pull banners with the, I don't know if you can pull a banner with the N2 Islander. That's gonna be my main plane when I can afford it again in Neofly. So here's the airport list. I don't think there's anyone in Fair Isle, so I'm just gonna select a runway for landing. It's a random one, and announce a full stop landing.
Echo Golf, Echo Foxtrot, traffic, hypertext Hero 2 miles east, 700 feet inbound to land runway 06.
But before I land, I think I have to unhook it. Yeah, maybe it'll be working of this. Oh, okay. Let's try it. The glare shield is down here, right? This thing. Let me just make sure I'm not gonna crash here first. Take a look. Let me make this disappear for a second. It's hard to see during the day, so I don't know if it's working in this one or not. At night to be able to see it better. Yeah, I tried with the mouse wheel. Yeah, I don't know if it's working because this is the like default, I think. All right, now one thing I'm confused about is whether I had to fly to the pink marker and then back to the first waypoint, or just back to base. So I think we'll be okay back to base here. Go for a -60 landing. Okay. Oh, you predicted. Okay, we got a prediction coming in from Icebird. -56. If anyone else wants to predict, they're welcome to. Otherwise, I might jump in for a prediction too, so it's not just Icebird automatically winning. That's my current. Let me try to unhook this. I think I have to press Control W to unhook it. I don't know if I do it from inside the plane or after, so let's try from here. Control W. There you go. Alright, ship is coming in for prediction too. Funny, I still have it on. Maybe I'll just land with this thing. Sounds like it would be dangerous, but... Alright, flaps down. I think I'm a bit too close to the runway. There comes Los Reaper. Yeah, I'm a little close. Let's go around one more time and let's see how Los Reaper is doing back here. Okay, flaps down. I asked the developer of Sim Toolkit Pro to add landing predictions to Act 2 Sturmovik, and I'm gonna ask him to add it to Elite Dangerous too. Flight assist off landing. I wonder if they log that in Elite. If they log it, then figure out. Maybe maybe with Timmy Thumb's help, we get some. I don't know. I never done bought APIs and stuff, but yeah, this is really not good. I'm gonna go around one more time. Sorry. Alright, got one from Timmy Thumb too. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. There's plenty of wind. There's Los Reaper going in for the landing. Now we're gonna land too. A wave to these inhabitants here. They cannot get away from advertising. They moved to this island, you know, to get away from the big city and all those advertising in your face. They wanted to run away from a cyberpunk 2077 future or Star Citizen future where you have like ads in your face and in holograms and augmented reality all around you. They came here, and what happens? A Cessna 152 comes in, pulling a big banner, telling them to, you know, buy some insurance. All right, flaps down now. Having a little. I think it's the wind. I'm having a little trouble with this approach here. A little better though. Just a little forward slip. Then we'll ease it out. Just glide down to a little smooth touchdown here.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice.
Hey, Timmy Thumb.
I'll be in touch.
Excellent. Stop this thing. Look at that. Is that a tailwind? An applause for Timmy Thumb, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a point here in the landing rate competition. Control W. We still have that thing attached? No, the thing is gone. Okay. You know, it's a little hacky. It just like appears magically. It doesn't have the animation, but it works. You know, it's it gives you another little mission. You can see a little banner there. So now I'll show you how to put your own custom banner. We'll do a mission of Lost Reaper here. Nice imagery here. Little Cessna approaching Lost Reaper's little Cessna. They stay out of the runway. A cute little airplane. It's almost like a toy. It's like a toy, you know. It has those tricycle landing gears. Those pretty little wings. Look at that. Rose Reaper, of course, has the since we have Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can't see what other people put on their airplanes. Like he has that one too, so it's gonna show the
Good job. I hope this will bring more customer back to Neofly.
It's gonna more customer back to Neofly. Yeah, if you like Neofly, go and please donate to this this developer who makes it. I think it's a one-man or maybe two-person operation, maybe more now. I don't know, but it was really awesome. And all right, I'm gonna turn off my engine real quick here. And Los Reaper stretch. All right, Los Reaper, here's a stretch. Just stretch. It says I failed. I don't know why. Leonard told me to park. I did. Then I went to Neo and it said I failed. Did you put the parking brake? What mission did you do? Did it give you a message why you failed? Here, let's try to do one together. All right. You don't have to leave the plane. You can leave it here. Okay. I'm gonna out tap to Neofly. Okay. I'm gonna go to multiplayer. First of all, actually, I am gonna get out of here because I want to change my I want to try to put my custom banner on this. Okay. And yes, on a same mission as you. Did you go to the go to Neofly and click on log here? On the top menu, there's right between finance and forward base of operations, there's log. And I don't know if it gives you more information, but it'll tell you here whether you completed it or not. And if you fail, yeah, I don't know how I don't know if it gives you a lot of information about exactly what happened. So basically, I'll show you how I do it, okay? But first of all, let me go here and let me pick the right airplane, and I want to make sure that I think I have to get this one, the donators, and that will give me my custom banner, okay? We'll try this mission, and then after this mission, I'll do a short, and then I'll come back and I'll do a little brief tutorial on putting a custom banner, okay? So this is my donators. When you're a donator, you can't put a custom banner of the default. It doesn't have to be a donator. But when you're a donator, they give you their own custom library, and that's the one I had modified. Okay, so that's why I'm picking that one. All right, so basically this is what I do. Okay, air aisle. We pick the airplane. Okay, you pick your library, and just leave the regular one. The banner missions, it's just you, the pilot, so you can put 0 here on the front passenger, so you have a payload of 170 pounds total. All right, let me make sure that I update. Give me somewhere 5. Remains in 3rd place. Any rate. Right. Okay, so then I'll tab back to Neofly. All right. I'm gonna zoom out here, and the banner missions have this icon over here. Let's do one down here now. Okay, so I'm gonna click on it, advertising zone, and then I'm gonna right click here, and I'm gonna go fly. Okay. All right. So you have to hook the banner, then go to waypoint. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do it now. So I'm gonna connect and fly. 340 G 170. I'm not sure why it. Not seen it. Once you connect and fly, it'll be okay. Okay, add EGEF. Okay. I'm gonna click. Thanks for looking, Tim. Hope your Tuesday is going well.
Hello, advertising mission today. Take off, then come back to hook the banner. The banner is located at the exact airport dot on the map.
Oh, copy, sir. Okay, let's. I forgot. We're gonna do this together. Okay. Do you want me to do it in your server? All right. Let's go back and do it because I forgot. I want to do this one with Los Reaper here. So end main menu. I'll just fail this mission. It's not a big deal. All right.
Okay.
Watch out. You're really gonna let me in your server? I'm gonna come in and wreck the place, huh? Just kidding. All right. Fair Isle. All right, let's try it. I haven't tried it going to someone else's server yet. I'm gonna click on multi. I'm gonna connect to server. What is the IP address? Do you remember? Yeah, I'll just copy my own. It's probably the same IP address, right? 74733529. 7473. I already forgot. 39. I done it. Okay, stand by. Let me write this down. Too much multitasking going on here. 74733529. I don't think we need the port number 8000. Okay. So click on client 74733529. This is an internet protocol address. The password apparently is hello. Okay. I'm going to connect to Los Reaper 1212 here. Just kidding, he says. Last time he went on someone else's server, word has it, it was 7 years ago, and to this day the children are still being released from the was just talking, you know, it's I'm nice to servers in restaurants. I can't stand people who are not nice to servers in restaurants. So it says server unavailable, Lost Reaper. Let me double check my 747335239. Maybe I'll put the 8000 there. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to connect again. Yes, unavailable is telling me. I don't know why. Yep, I'll make one. All right, server. I'll put the same password. Okay, hello, capital H. I'm gonna put arcade. We don't have to use the same plane because we're gonna do a banner mission. I assume we can do banner missions. I don't know. Okay, start server. Here you go. All right, my computer is listening on 74.73.35.239er colon 8000. I don't think you have to put the colon 8000. Okay, there I am. I'm Hypertext Hero. Some people know me by Jimmy Boss too. Other people know me by Simon. Take your pick. Call me Hyper if you want. Sometimes I go hype. Yeah, you don't need a port. Can you type the IP? Copy that. Give me a second. All right. 7.4. Yeah, it's small. And Neofly. My main complaint about Neofly right now is that you can't increase text size. So it does need some usability work and accessibility work done on this. Right. Password is hello. Here you go, internet. Come into my computer. Just try not to wreck the place. There you go. There's Dylan. Is that your real name, Dylan? Bob Dylan's 80th birthday yesterday. I'm supposed to play. I told Kerr I'd play. Times are changing today. He shows up, I'll play it eventually. All right, copy Dylan, Bobby Dylan in the house. Just kidding. I mean Dylan. You know, it could be the first name too. All right, so you're here. All right. Let's try. You know, we're sending an army of advertising executives are descending upon Fair Isle here, and they're gonna make it into an ugly isle. Okay. I love Simon the Sorcerer. Yeah, sometimes, you know, the foolish sorcerer. Okay. All right, Lost Reaper. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just let's click this one here, and I'm gonna right click, and I'm gonna go fly with friends. Okay. You cannot start a mission while you are in a mission. Oh, okay. Let me end my mission then. Oop. Oh, and Neofly crashed. My Neofly just crashed. I think it's because I hadn't ended my mission. Let me try again. Sorry about that. I blame the gods of technology living in your computer as well. Alright, let's try it again. Okay, so no mission. Alright, let's just click this one here, for example. But first I'm gonna start a server. Same settings. Okay, arcade. I'm gonna put the password hello. Hello computer. Start server. 74.73.35. There's Dylan. That's good. He just jumped right back in. I'm gonna go to the mission. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna go fly with friends. All right, that worked. Okay, I'm gonna click a connect and fly. Okay. Advertising. Okay, zone. Hook the banner and then go to waypoint 59.63 negative 173 up there. Okay, so basically I'm gonna go here, Fair Isle, making sure that my weight and balance is at 170. My libraries, I got my donators one that hopefully will give us the right thing. I'm gonna click fly.
Hello, advertising mission today. Take off, then come back to hook the banner. The
Stephen
banner is
King, the
located at
advertiser,
exact airport dot on the
plane
map.
murderer. Was that the Stephen King story. What was that called? Was it called The Langoliers? That it's like someone takes off on a plane and a bunch of little evil tribbles start eating the earth or something. What mission zone? Okay, I think we. Since I'm the one with the server, I think you automatically get the mission. Okay. So yeah, there you are. Okay, so I think right. It's funny they put us on opposite ends of the runway. Okay, so basically this is what we do for this Lost Reaper. We take off, but then the banner's not attached to the airplane. Then we have to circle back and fly low over the runway to hook the banner onto the airplane to like attach the back of the airplane. You know, if like a little airplane. So if my little airplane is flying and then the banner is on the floor here, and my little airplane comes down, and then it hooks it, and then it pulls it, and then it pulls the banner. Okay, we have to hook it. Right. On multiplayer and advanced mission, all the planes have to connect the same banner. Would be pretty funny. Okay, here comes Lost Reaper taking off. He seems to be flying a different airplane. That's fine. I don't know if what that's gonna mean, but I'm just gonna take off and see what happens. You had to pick the Bagolu 152. Yeah, you had to pick that Cessna 152 because that's the only one that can do the banner mission, the Bagolu Cessna 152.
Okay.
Oh,
Now fly
I just
close over
ran
the
over
air.
the place. I just appeared. You see, I spawned right in. Well, I'm gonna do this one, and then we'll try again, okay? Or I can just hook this up and then land and cancel, and then we can start a new one right now. It's weird that because basically, if you're not flying the same airplane, the Cessna 152, then or if you're flying, I don't know, it looks like you're in a Mooney or something. I forget the name of the other airplanes. Yeah, that's something I get confused about, but it's something about Neofly. Here, I'll show you what we're gonna log into. So that you have to ask Asobo Studios, Microsoft, and the Neofly developers about what's going on. But I think unless maybe it's something to do with libraries, unless you have my library. There you are. So you pick a Cessna and you're in that airplane. That's weird. Yeah, no idea. You can ask. No, don't ask Howard Forder. I think that's not the kind of not the kind of training he'll give. But you're gonna have to ask Asobo Studios about that. Do you see the hook? Do you see that blue van in your thing, Lost Reaper? There you go. I'm gonna fly by it. I'm gonna hook up the. Fly low, right by it. There you go. There's the. Let's see if it's working now.
Nice one. You now have the banner hooked. Fly to the first waypoint.
Hey, and here we go. It did work. So this is what I want to advertise here, ladies and gentlemen. I want a universal basic income to all human beings here on Earth. I think that's should be a priority for all world governments, and so I decided to put that on my banner here. You know, I think that'll go a long way into making human beings' lives better. If you want to learn more about universal basic income, you can just type universal basic income in Google, and there's a lot of resources out there. Lost Reaper, I'm gonna take a bearing of stand by 330. All right, 330 for this mission. You need it for the Neofly Discord. Okay, I'll do a screenshot. I'll do a once we're by the island again. Maybe buy one of the big windmills. You can do it. Am I at 330? I went a bit over. I should go to 330 here. And even though Lost Reaper didn't, still we're having some issues about getting all coordinated here. It's confusing in this game because sometimes if I'm flying like with Howard Forders or CDLs or anyone who organizes a joint flight mission, if they don't have your plane installed, your plane appears as a different plane. That's the closest one that the one that they do have installed. I think that's how it works. I don't know about liveries, if you have the same plane with a different livery, if that will give you a different 3D model of the plane as well or not. Copy that. I'm gonna slow down a little bit here. Let me slow down a little bit for you. I'm going down to 150 RPM here, so you can catch up, Lost Reaper. It's not very far to go. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's showing me you as a different plane. Very strange. That is a mystery. Oh yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please, world government. A universal basic income. Whether you work or not. Some money for some clothes, some water, some food, and a roof over your head for everyone. That would be nice. If you want to make more money, you're welcome to. You just, you know, the basics are there. That would be nice. They have loads of experiments on this going around the world right now. There's one run by Stanford University, the Stanford Basic Income Labs, and there's so many experiments going around, and I really hope that we have some good results, and world governments, you know, I'm not going to hold my breath, given how people often want to fight instead of work together, but maybe starting here in the United States or in England or somewhere, and probably the Scandinavian countries are maybe the first ones that get something like this working. They already have similar things. Mahatma Hypertext, no. Mahatma Gandhi was a bit of a womanizer, wasn't he? You know, no one's perfect even, so I never trust saints or figures who are considered, you know, to be like the great, because they're all human beings. In the end, they're gonna have some same sort of imperfections as you and as me. I actually had a Gandhi t-shirt once, but you know, now I'm not gonna put that on a t-shirt. Flight Hypertext 0, ground control, England calling. Bats, this is Bats control. Bats air traffic control. This is Hypertext Hero, currently out of Scaries, doing an advertising mission for a basic income for all human beings. How are you today, sir? Good to hear from you. Over. Candy touch little boys. Hey, I touch little boys too, but you know, they're like they're like my brother's son, and you know, so there's nothing wrong with, you know, you have to pick up a baby, you're forced to touch a little boy, so. But I know what you're trying to say there, you know, but I'm not gonna go that direction right now. I prefer not going in those directions. Keep the stream friendly and nice. Maybe my custom banner threw it off. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm curious it would throw off a whole airplane. I don't know if it would throw off a whole airplane. Where's the... Okay, we have to go to pink dot now. Now I'm going to go to 030. No. Yeah, 030 Lost Reaper. Is the message on the other side mirrored? No, it's not. It's like a real banner, you know. In a real banner, they... at least the ones I see here in the Rockaways in New York City, you know, it's a piece of cloth, so it would make it too heavy if you had two different messages, so there's opaque. So it's usually a piece of cloth that you can see through, so it's not mirrored, and that's realistic, you know. Landed here, sir. Situation update. Avoid Belarus airspace. I agree. Yeah, the last dictator of Europe and Belarus, they're terrible. Forces down a Ryanair flight to arrest, you know, this guy because he criticized the government. Just horrible, horrible. And I think I hope for the best for that guy. You know, brave people, they're stand up to power and authority. They should be commended and supported. But very sad, terrible. I know I prefer not to read news because it's so depressing whenever I read news, you know. Okay, we've done a little. Okay, we got Dylan's heading back, otherwise known as Lost Reaper 1212, heading back to Fair Isle. I'm gonna go to that dot over there. We'll try it again. I'm gonna go back and we're gonna try to get both of us flying with a banner here. But on my next landing, I'll give you a quick tutorial on how to edit your own banner so you can put whatever message you want. Hopefully you'll keep it, you know, probably better to keep politics and stuff that out of these things so it doesn't become a circus here. But you know, if you're gonna give a message to the world, make it a hopeful and positive message. That's my advice. You're flying upside down? Awesome. Watch out, if it's a Spitfire, you might start having problems with the fuel with the new update. Could I make it mirrored? No, I don't think so. Unless, I mean, I don't know how to do it because it's basically a PNG image saved as DDS, and I mean, I could put it written down twice, or we could put a word like radar with the R's. We could do the Cyrillic R's, and that you know, that will work. Wise Simon guy. Hey, sometimes I'm a wise guy, but hey, then you gotta watch out when wise guys are around. Hey, you gotta keep it clean and smooth, and you know, you don't criticize the boss. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important for the UN to stand up to these dictators, you know, but hey, Hungary has similar problems, you know. There's that wannabe dictator over there, and now Hungary is a part of the EU. It's pretty crazy how the right wing has taken hold the past few years. Started over here with the previous administration. Thankfully, that's gone. Let's go back to the outside view. Take a look at the banner. Oh, okay. I have plane control right now. I have to always remember to press C so that I get the control with. How are we doing? We're almost there. We're almost at the. I don't know who I'm advertising to. Maybe you know, the gods. We're advertising to the gods. The gods, please, over here in the ocean, make a universal basic income for all human beings happen, please. Here, whatever god is listening. The cosmos. Yeah, that guy. If you get close to the British coast, we'll send up Spitfires to escort you in, sir. Sounds excellent. Copy. Bad guy 70. British Isles control. Solid copy. We got a wing of Spitfires awaiting for escort. When we do make it to the British Isles, maybe later today or maybe in the next couple of streams, we will be in touch. But for rendezvous. Over. Neptune. Oh, the god of the ocean, right? Is that Neptune? It has like the big, like a tri-fork thing. It holds like a big fork because he likes to eat good fish.
Okay, you reached the waypoint 2. You can fly to waypoint 1 again to earn more, or come back to the airport. Don't forget to release the banner with Control W before landing.
Dispatch, this is hypertext 000-01, copy that, heading back to base, over. Cheaper, well, the refugee situation combined with overpopulation and rising market makes shortages and budget cuts a right-wing go-to. Yeah, totally. I mean, that's the thing, it's, you know, I mean, it's similar, it's similar in a World War II, you know. One of the reasons Hitler became so popular of a lot. I mean, people don't realize you have to read the history and stuff, but the peak of Hitler's popularity was about like between 40 and 45% or something. So the most people in Germany did not support him, you know. But he made sure he got, you know, people in charge, and he got his psycho people in the SS protecting him and stuff. But that's the oldest play in the book, you know. The economy is bad, people don't have jobs, people are suffering. Crazy psychopath comes in power and it points to a group of people or to someone else and it said, they're the problem, they're taking your jobs, and they should be kicked out or exterminated. And that's when, you know, shit starts. Copy that, Los Reaper. Did you manage to finish the mission? Did it give you success? Squadron of Spitfire is indeed a splendid sight, inspires happy emotions all over the UK. Copy that. I agree, Spitfires are beautiful flying machines. And I'm I'm absolutely delighted to be able to fly one at the quality level that we're getting from Flying Iron Simulations in this game now. Update 1.0.2 yesterday of new engine, completely overhauled engine simulation. That's why I kept running, my engine kept puttering out and I kept landing, except for when Kerr redeemed his points to make me turn off my engine. Oh, you have to wait for me? Cool, alright. Copy that. Did you fly to that waypoint and back, or did you just do the first one? Or okay, well, I'll land and I'll click on finish mission because I always forgot to do that. For us to fly multiplayer, we both have to land. Okay, I'm on my way. Only the ones with the heart on it. Adolf tried his nonsense over here, but Sir Winston and Lord Montgomery and our armed forces soon sent him packing with a bloody nose. That's good. Although you know that the King of England, who what's it called? He basically gave up his crown. He was a sympathizer with Hitler. They have this historical papers published that they found after the war. You know, a German soldier hid them when they were burning them, and thankfully, you know, he abdicated. That's the word. He abdicated the throne. But the British king who abdicated was in cahoots with the Nazis. He was even when they were bombing London. It was like, you know, they can bomb a bit more, and then the English will let them in exchange for a promise not to invade the UK. Won't go against them. So thankfully, that guy wasn't, you know, a boss, but thankfully he abdicated, and that was crazy. If you look at the history, there's some crazy stuff. I'll get back to chat 1 second. Let me just give you a view here with this banner. Oh, yeah, it's never black and white. It's gray. That's right. Iceberg, thank you for a prediction. Negative 77.77. Sheepa's predicting negative 69. Copy that, Sheepa. I think Edward abdicated his throne. Yes, I forget the number. Yeah. That was good that he abdicated his throne. Maybe it would have been a different world, you know. That's the crazy thing about life and reality is it's not like black and white. It's not like this or that or yes and no or one political party or another. It's a multitude, an infinite number of little small decisions made by many different people, not just the people in power, but random people walking down the street. You turn left instead of turning right, or you go up the stairs instead of going down the stairs. It can change everything, you know. I think they have some theory about this called like the butterfly effect, or like a little butterfly beating its wings on the other side of the planet can create a hurricane somewhere else because it's so difficult to predict what's going to happen. It's impossible, really. We humans, we think we're pretty smart and we can predict stuff, but it's pretty tricky to predict things with certainty, especially, you know. The rule of chaos. I like that. Yep, I agree. I say thank the gods because I don't think there's one god. And I don't even know if there's many gods. But I think it's a little presumptuous of us humans, our mortal beings, to presume that there is one rightful boss. You know, look at the mafia. They have many bosses. They're always fighting. I think the gods probably will. If there are gods, I think there's more than one, and they're probably fighting too. I mean, we're gods and we're fighting. Super wise hero text hyper 1-2 boss. No, I'm not wise. I know nothing. I just know that I'm critical of organized religion and nationalism. We're really gonna start getting into politics and stuff here, huh? Organized thought, I guess that's what I'm critical of. Alright, well, let's get in touch here. I'm gonna do get in touch with air traffic control. Air Isle, Echo Golf. I'm just gonna pick a random one because there's no I don't think there's any tower over here. Who cares? Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I used to be more argumentative about that stuff, but as I get older, I think it's better not to argue so much about this stuff, and I just get bored of it. But you know, I'm happy to discuss it. Sow me the blood and red wine for the one who precedes me, for he is a man, not a god, and he will die too. So yeah, that's a nice saying. Sow me the blood for the one who precedes me. Precedes me or proceeds me, that's interesting. The older you get, the more you discuss and let less all difference matter. Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, we're all pretty much the same. You know, some people are a little bit more extreme than others, and you have to be careful with those, but, you know, preferably keep them from becoming a chancellor or, you know, assuming power somewhere. Okay, here we go, flaps down. I think I have to unhook this thing before I land, I'm not sure. There you go, I'm unhooking it. I'm just letting it fly above the aisles here. It's a little bit of a bug though, because, oh no, it's unhooked, it worked. Okay. We will see. Well, some people though, I think a lot of people, the older they get, the more ingrained they stay with their views, you know, because it's harder to change when you're older. When you're young, you're pretty, you know, malleable. I mean, that's why they send, you know, young people to fight in wars, you know. Imagine if they asked me to go and shoot real guns instead of play a computer game. It's like, forget about it. I'm not gonna go. I might like sprain my ankle or get shot, you know, and I don't want to do that. But if you're 17, 18, hey, here in the United States, sorry, can't get a beer in the bar, but yep, here's an M16. Go there and open fire to, you know. And you know, I have friends in the armed forces. I appreciate, you know, sometimes you need people with guns to protect you. But I'm anti-war, that's for sure. I don't care what position you have about. I always want to find a solution that doesn't involve shooting other people. In the real world, in video games, I don't mind.
Transporter from dispatch.
Icebird, alrighty.
Parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
That was a pretty strong landing, but I get a little confused of this place here. Let's go park by. You can't transfer an old tree. Yeah, that's a good saying. Is that an Austrian saying? We would ask questions the young will not easily do so. Yeah. Asking questions, so important. And here we have Lost Reaper finishing the mission early and waiting for us. Thanks, Hyper, not forgetting me. Copy that. I'm not forgetting. I'm just sometimes if I'm landing, if I'm doing something that's a little more involved here, I have to take a break from the chat. I will get back to chat eventually. There's Lost Reaper very kindly accompanying us on this mission. Let's end and see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna put my parking brake. Won the multi-bonus. Okay, that's what that was about, I guess. All right. Let me go. Now let's go and end mission, okay? All right. It is to the world of the older people too. Yep. It is, you know. I mean, that's why I want a basic income too. I mean, it's unfair for only young people to be able to make a living and you know, and to let old people, you know, my mom is getting older, and I mean, she's lucky. My dad had a pension, so she lives with that, you know, but there's many older people who don't have a lot of money and it's a struggle, you know. So. All right, end mission. Do I have to go to multiplayer? I don't know if you're still there, Los Reaper, but I think I ended a mission, and in my log, look at that. Bonus for winning the multi-mission. That's my first one. Ladies and gentlemen, an applause for Dylan, Los Reaper here. In case he's still around. If not, no problem. People are busy, you know. They have other things they're doing. And my first successful multiplayer mission ever here. Okay, let's see if I did I miss something on chat. Show me the, yeah, I like that. Show me the blood and red wine for the one who precedes me, for he is a man, not a god, and he'll die too. Yeah, good to remember that everyone dies. I agree. I like to, after my dad passed away, I started giving death more thought, and I became less scared of it, funnily enough. The bat says, the older I get, the more I leave it to the young ones. The past is mine, the future is theirs. Sounds good to me. I agree. And it's nice that, you know, things end, because otherwise life has no meaning. And imagine if you had, like, you know, Mark Zuckerberg, a 300-year-old Mark Zuckerberg in control of Facebook still. Sorry, that wouldn't be good. Chipa says, but it just seems meaningless because the world is the world, and all those years, all is still the same as it always was. Yeah, sometimes I feel like that, you know. Like today I talked to my mom. She's a little, you know, my mom, you know, I think when you lose someone who's close to you, there's just, the pain never really goes away. Sometimes you have better days, other days you have worse days, and today I talked to her, she wasn't having a good day, and sometimes, you know, you think, what the heck is all this for, you know. So, but I think humans are social animals. It's really good to seek out friends, whether here in the digital world or the real world, you know, go out for a beer, talk to someone new. I think that helps a lot. Go for a walk in a forest. Those small things, you know, talking to other people who are nice, being close to nature. Rich, richer, poor, poor in comparison. Yeah, that's the big problem. That's why I was advertising a basic income here, because that's one of the solutions that we need, I think. Because the rich, I don't care if they remain billionaires. Fine, you know. You work for that money, brought something good. Stay a billionaire, but pay much more taxes. You can still be a billionaire, but you have to pay. Oh, look at that. The satellite view has a BN2 Islander there. That's a BN2 Islander in a satellite view. Isn't that awesome? That is awesome. Do you have any jets? I just have the default jets. I've never flown a jet in this, believe it or not. I have not flown a jet in this because I like propeller planes better, Reaper. And thanks for finishing that mission with me. My first ever complete. Look at that. Did you see that? Bonus for winning the multi-mission. Bonus soft landing, even though I thought it was a bit harder landing. Okay, I'm good. All right, Social Animals from the Animal Farm. Yeah. A good book and a good movie too. Death is the beginning of reason, not the end. If, like me, you believe in spirit. I am spiritual, I think. I don't believe in gods or any particular organized religion. But, of course, I believe that there's something out there that's probably a very advanced alien civilization who has much smarter than us. And next month, by the way, the US government is releasing a report about their latest findings of UFOs and unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs as they're talked about these days. And I think there's a lot of hype about that, and I think rightly so, because I think we're going to learn about some new things. I hope, at least. Can you show me how to do a banner? Okay, Los Reaper, give me 3 minutes, alright? I'm going to take a little break. I'll come back and I'll show you how to do a banner. Alright? I will leave you with a view here of the Cessna 152, maybe a spinning windmill in the distance over there. There you go. Have a couple of spinning windmills over in the distance over there. This odd little, it looks like that seed bank in Norway, this thing. They keep a bunch of seeds. Here, let's leave you with that view over there. I will be back shortly and we'll see how to do a custom banner. There's a rumor out there, but they found the end of the universe. Hey, I never read Restaurant at the End of the Universe, but I love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I should read the other one. Talking about restaurants, I'm getting a hug. Sheepa says, well, Icebird said there's rumor out there that they found the end of the universe, but not the end. They found a galaxy that is older than the age of the universe, though, so the edge is unknown. Because of gravitational lensing, the galaxy can be seen from beyond the point we can observe because of the travel speed of light, which basically means that the edge is not the edge of space-time expansion, it has some other properties. Yeah, it just blows your mind, doesn't it? You want a game that'll blow your mind that's a little bit philosophical since we're talking about philosophy? Check out this game called Everything. It has this guy called, this sort of philosopher guy called Alan Watts talking in the background too. Thank you, nope. Color go, no. Where is it? Frame. There it is. Alright, we're back. And we have a Lost Reaper 1212 here who asked me to show you how to make a banner, okay, that he put. I'm gonna just combine this with how to make put little hearts on airplanes and stuff like that, okay. This is the default Cessna 152 in the game, but this particular library, I'll show you what I do, okay. And you won't even need Photoshop, which is good. Okay, so I'm gonna alt tab here. I'm gonna open a couple of Explorer windows. Okay, you're gonna see the mess in my computer. Let's go back here. Let's go to the main menu, okay? Okay, for the banner, you're not gonna be able to see a preview in Microsoft Simulator until you fly with the banner because it's not gonna appear. But so I'm gonna just give you a little. I'll show you how to do it and then we'll preview it, okay? Alright, so basically, here in Microsoft, wherever you have Microsoft Flight Simulator installed, okay? Let's see if I can make this bigger for you all as well. What was that thing called? A snip, a zoom magnifier on and off. Let me remember that setting. Apple Plus, okay, that's easy to remember. Apple Plus. I don't know if you can hear it. Hyper messy hero. Messy. Yeah, messy with an I, not the. I'm not that good of a soccer player. With a Y. People says we calculated the universe to be 14.7 billion years old. The galaxy is approximately, through calculation, 16 billion light years away, so there's an enormous error somewhere. Whoa, look at that. No, this is going to drive me nuts. Now, I'm not going to be able to use the Neofly. Sorry, you're going to have to use a loop if you can't see this, okay? Like a loop, you know, like Sherlock Holmes. So basically, okay, here, the way you install that thing, okay, the Neofly thing. First of all, I'll just show it from, for people who are joining in and they don't have Neofly, I'm just going to show you from scratch what I'm doing here. You go to neofly.net and preferably you donate some money there for all the wonderful work these people are doing, but then you just go, you know, I don't even know where the donate button is at. Do you have to donate to download it? I don't think so. Home, more, download. Here you go. Here, download Neofly, okay? And then you can download the Cessna advertising mission here. When you click on that, you're gonna save this file called Bagolu C152 Neofly banner toe. Okay, so that's gonna be downloaded to your downloads folder here. And the other folder I have open is wherever I have Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's the community folder. Don't touch anything in the official folder everywhere, unless you want to break your game and start pulling your hair out and jumping up and down and rage. You only change things in community folder, okay? And then I would drag, I would go here and I would go extract all, you know. And I already did it. It's gonna be there, and there it is. It has a number 1 because I did it the other day, so I'm just repeating it just to show you. And I would basically drag and drop this thing here and down that appeared in downloads, okay, into the community folder, okay? So there it is. I already did that the other day, okay? And then in this community, in this thing, you double click on it. You go to sim objects. If you want to put a heart on your airplane, okay, you go to airplanes, the 152 texture, and here you're going to edit some of these files, the one that's end with .png, okay? How are you going to edit it if you don't have Photoshop and you don't want to pay Adobe $50 a month or however crazy fee they charge for you to rent their software, which I despise. Now, I still use a really old version of Photoshop on my other computer that I don't have to do that. I don't subscribe to the software rental that Adobe does. But I mean, if it was cheaper at least, no, it's just crazy, you know. But this is how you do it. If you don't have Photoshop, this is how you do it. You come back here. You go to photopeia.com. This is sort of Eastern European genius who basically recreated Photoshop in your web browser, okay? This is basically Photoshop. It even has the same, if you're used to using Photoshop, it has the same keyboard controls and everything. So you just open up Photopeia, online photo editor. And let's say we want to put a little heart on the tail, okay? I'm just going to drag that tail over here, drop. Boom, there you are. I already did it. I already put the hearts there and saved it. Okay. All right. Let's say we wanted to, let's pretend that I hadn't done it and I want to save it. Okay. How would I save this? I would go to File. I could create layers here. You know, I could go. No, I could put like. Let's try putting something different here. Let's try putting. I don't know, like what do they have here in the default on the shape layers? They have something fun. They have custom shape. Let's see, what do they have here? Actually, let's put on the wing. I'm gonna close this, okay? Let's put on the wing because it'll be more visible, okay? Yeah, it's yeah, paint.net. I never used it. I just like this one because I'm used to Photoshop because I'm one of my trades as graphic designer, so I know Photoshop well, and that's what I'm used to. But whatever you choose, you know, anything that can export to DDS. So let's say that I was gonna do my wings here, okay? And the thing you're looking for always is underscore it's albedo. It's called ALBD. Okay, let me go by name here and let's find the wings. So here's not the comp, you want the albedo, not the DDS because that's a JSON file. You want this file here. I have GIMP installed this, which is a confusing program, so that's why I prefer using Photopia. Let's put there's my heart. In the Cessna 152, you can only, for some reason, in the default pin kit, you can only put something on a wing, one wing, and it reflects it on the other side. It's really annoying. I don't know why. There's probably some reason they did it to save time, but that's the way it is. So let's put a shape there. Let's I don't know. Let's put a little paw. They have a little paw or something here for an animal, like a cat or something. They must have something for an animal, right? Oh, there you go. There's a little paw. Okay, let's put a little paw over here on the wing. Okay, so there's a little paw. You hold shift if you wanted to maintain the proportions. All right, I'm gonna change the color. Let's put it a nice little pink magenta paw, as if my cat, you know, went on some magenta paint and then walked over the airplane. Giant cats, maybe. Okay, and it has all the Photoshop controls. It is in the browser though, so if I was doing Control T to transform, for example, it would open a new tab in the browser. So the way around it is Control Alt T, and then it will let me flip this around to the right. Let's just put I'll just leave it there. Okay, we'll leave it right there in the middle there. And okay, that's a little bit. Let's try. Well, I'm just leaving this. I'm not gonna spend too much time. Okay, little paw, Galaxy will be proud. Thank you, Icebird. Okay, the banner. Okay, you want to see the banner? I'll jump to the banner because you're asking. Okay, so the airplane, the banner, you go to Microsoft Flight Simulator Community, Neofly banner, Sim object, not airplanes. You go to miscellaneous, Neofly banner, texture. There it is, flag.albedo.png. Okay, here. Let me just here save export as more DDS. Okay. Save that one. Save file. If you don't want to lose your layers and stuff, you also save as PSD, and then you can drag your PSD over here afterwards, and you have your layers to move stuff around. Okay. But I'm not gonna. This is just an example, so I'm just gonna close it without saving. But if you want to do the flag, I drag that over here. Okay. You always find a way. And basically, you have to know how to use a bit of Photoshop here. For example, I would go in here. I would maybe like delete that. Okay, or mask it or something, but I'll just do it simple here. I'll delete it, and then you type in your own thing. You could, I mean, it also has an alpha channel. This is a transparency here, so that the thing is transparent in the simulator. You can play around with transparency. You can just delete the whole transparency, so it's totally transparent, or you can here. I got a little bit confused because it's in the browser. Okay, it's not Photoshop, so I have to remember to press Alt. I could go here and give it a transparency there, and then I can come here and I can type. I don't know. Pick a nice. They have a bunch of fonts here. Pick some weird font like this. England Hand DB. England Hand. Delta Bravo. England Hand. Delta Bravo. All right. Get our Control Alt T to transform. England Hand, Delta Bravo. I don't know. It just came to my head. Okay. So whatever you want, you can pull a picture of, you know, your best friend or your cat or a sunset or anything you want there. Okay. And when you're done with that, have a good one, Icebird. Have a good one, Shipa. And then you go File, Export as, More, DDS. Okay. That'll go Save. All right. I'm not going to repeat myself now. You're going to have to watch the VOD after it's done, because it's almost time for me to go too. But and then when you save this, it saves it to your downloads. Okay. So there it is, flag albedo. And then what you would do is you would just drag that over here. You can make a copy of this. You can rename it and say dash origin or something. But I'm just going to over. Where did it go? Undo. I'm just gonna click it and drag it. Replace file and destination. There it is. And now if you load into the game, it'll show you your thing. Okay. So I'll run it through very quickly again. So basically, you open up the flag.albedo Microsoft Flight Simulator installation folder, community, Bagolu C152 Neofly banner tow, sim objects, miscellaneous, Neofly banner tow, texture. There's a flag underscore owl, stand for albedo. Okay, it's a graphics thing. .png. You go to photopeya.com. You drag that file in here. You edit it as you see fit. Then you go file, export as, more, DDS. You want to save it as a DDS. That's going to download it to your downloads folder. You go to your downloads folder. You take that little baby file and you drag it and drop it onto your texture. Override it if you want. You can save it normal if you want. And then when you fire up a Neofly, okay, you can do it right now. You're not gonna be able to when you're doing textures for the plane, okay, a quick way to do is you load a plane here, and if you change a texture, okay, right now I'm using the Cessna 152 Neo Blythe Fenner tow, this plane here. I'm not using the default Cessna 152 all the way down here. I'm using the one that's close to the beginning over here, right next to my BN2 Islander there. That's the one I'm using, okay. It appears, and you can click this thing up here and you can see the plane. There it is. Okay. Do you want to see the little, if you want to see, like, for example, the wing, the little paw I put on the wings. Here, let me copy it. Let's go back to the airplanes, Bagalo Neo Bannerflow texture. Okay, I'm gonna paste it over there. So sort by date modified. So there's my wings. Okay. Here's the other one that I did. Where was it? Right, let's do it by name so it's next to it. Okay, this one I'm gonna rename. I'm gonna put like a dot original or something, so I don't lose it. And here I'm renaming this and putting and erasing that one because I copied the file. Okay, and this is the default one. So libraries, I'm just gonna go default, and it should load it up right here. Go back. Let's see if we have a little paw. Oh, there we have cute little pawsies for the little animals on the that they've been stepping on paint and then stepping on the wings of our Cessna 152. But it's an animal from a dimension that if you do something on the left side of the brain, it automatically repeats it on the right. So like if you do something on the left wing, it matches it there. The BN2 Islander, for example, it has a paint kit that you can put different things. So I can just go change aircraft. You can do different things and put different things on each wing. So this is my library for that one. Here you go, change aircraft, Britain Norman Islander. Go back, libraries, all the way here. Look how many nice paint work this airplane comes with. Hypertext Hero. Go back. That view, and look at that. This one I can put 1, 2 on the left wing, and then I can put jump in the middle, and I can put hypertexthero.com on the right wing. So that's really nice. I can put like 1, 2 boss with a little sunrise or sunset on the left hand side, on the port side of the machine. I can put today is a good day on the starboard side of the machine. So I really like that they provide this paint kit for the BN2 Islander. And thanks, Los Reapers. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for flying the mission. Have a good one, man. All right. Okay, so yeah, if you're editing, I'm a total amateur at this. I just like edit it with Photopeya. Okay, I go to this website, photopeya.com. Okay, I load up the textures for the airplane in there, and then I export them from Photopeya with file, export as, more, DDS, and it appears in my downloads folder. And then from the downloads folder, I just drag it and drop it there. You know, I have like my own, something of my own libraries that I save PSDs and stuff. Okay. And then once you do that, you don't even have to turn Microsoft Flight Simulator off. You don't have to restart it. You just go here and you go libraries and you change to another library. And when you change to another library, it will load whatever you put in there. I'm gonna do a tutorial about how to set up the text files for your library to show up. That's a little more involved. Not gonna be now, but that's coming. After lunch today, I think I'm gonna play some Elite because Sheepa's back in the bubble. All right, but for now, let's I have time for another flight, I think. Let's do one more little advertising run over here. Go back to Neofly. There's a BN2 Islander. They're so awesome in the satellite view from Bing Maps. Let's do a long range. Let's do something. Let's not do a banner thing. Let's do let's go deliver. We're gonna keep moving down southwest to Scotland here. I want to make it there eventually. Let's just do something over to this next island over here, to Hollandstone. What have we got here? We have a cargo delivery mission. All right. Fly. Oh, multiplayer session. No, let's stop the multiplayer session. I think it did it. I think I stopped it already. Huh. How do I stop the server? That I don't know how to do. You know what? Let's do this. Restart Neofly. I'll keep the banner tow aircraft. That's departure. And I'll start Neofly again. One thing I've been thinking about that I maybe we should make a poll really is, would people be interested in seeing me play a battle royale video game like Warzone? And the reason I'm considering that, the reason that it's come to the top of my mind lately is because there's currently these advertisers that know exactly how to get you. They know I watched Rambo when I was a kid as one of my favorite action heroes. So they've made a Rambo skin, a Rambo character for you to play with in Warzone Battle Royale. And I'm thinking about paying $20 to get this bloody, cosmetic thing, so I can play as Rambo, even though I can't see myself because it's a first-person game. You can see yourself, like in the beginning. It's like you have Rambo from like First Blood, Part 2, the mission. And, I'm thinking about doing that because these marketers are smart. They're like, okay, let's make a time, a time-limited thing. I'm sure they'll bring them back later, but to encourage you to buy it, like you can only buy it between now and June. This skin. Okay, Neil flies back. Let's see what have we got here. We don't have long distance banner things, so let's just fly over to the next island. This is Nestun, North Ronaldsay. Let's fly this. Hypertext Cessna 152, copy that. Connect and fly. Plane needs repairs. Oh dear, okay. Oh, look at that. Right click. Oh, repair hull. 7,800, jeez. Have to be careful if you're flying this game because engine seems to be okay. I think that's more than enough fuel, so I'm not going to put any more fuel. It's a cargo transport mission. Sensitive cargo like glass, medical stuff, etc. Alright, connect and fly. Oh dear, okay. Let's end mission. I always forget this. One gotcha of Neofly. Okay, let me close this. One gotcha with Neofly is that whatever plane you have selected last, I think in the hangar it picks it up. So the last plane I had on the hangar seems to have been the Islander. So just to be sure here, I'm just gonna click fly with this banner to a plane so that Microsoft Flight Simulator sets the name of the plane that you're flying as the one that I'm gonna fly in Neofly, and then get out the mission, log in again. Okay. And Alright, Neofly banner till donators. Echo Golf. Echo Foxtrot. And let's do another one. Let's do one more banner. Because I did call this banner. Not terribly exciting these. Well, let's move over there. You know what? I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna right click here. Then pilot to this market. What is this called? eGen. Not far, so it does, not expensive. And I'm also going to forget how to do that now. Let's anger hypertext, right click, bring to pilot location. 146 bucks, that's cheap. Okay, so now we've just moved, so we just start from somewhere new, and maybe we can do some advertising missions here. That was the title of the stream. I want to focus on that for this one. We are currently in eGen. So Echo Golf, Echo November. Search missions. There's some brand new missions from this location. And look at that, there's an advertising one over a more interesting place to fly over land here. Click on that one. And we're gonna right click and we're gonna fly. Very little pay, but we're just doing it fun. Why does it still have Brit, Normal, and Islander? That I do not know. That is very curious. Let's just try to pick a different plane. Very curious. Let's click fly here. All right. And hopefully Microsoft Flight Simulator will set the name as a Cessna now. Try a different one just for the hell of it. Still says Brits, Norman, Islander. I don't know why. Restart to Neofly again. I don't think it should matter as long as you're in the right airport. Oh, Echo Golf, Echo Foxtrot. What's going on here? I'm back there. Back to Neofly. Something's going on here. Okay, Neofly shows us at Echo Golf, Echo November. Here we did something wrong. Go back to the main menu. Flying. It doesn't say anything. I don't even have an island because I crashed it. I have a Hypertext Cessna 152. It's getting confused about something. Hey Dom, good afternoon. How's your Tuesday? Playing Terraria? I sent a message to you and yesterday. Got to chat on the weekend. Yeah, for me it's almost afternoon, morning. Oh, excuse me. All right, let's try again. Right click. Okay, we are Echo Golf, Echo November. Okay, so first things first, let's go here. Echo Golf, Echo November. North Ronaldsay. All right. Okay, that's our departure. Right click and fly. Please give me the right airplane, Neofly. Yes, okay, now I got it. It gets confused for some reason. All right. Let's just put the correct weight and balance here. Dom, I'm thinking about playing Call of Duty Warzone Battle Royale with the Rambo skin. I might get that because I liked Rambo when I was a kid. You want to play that together if I would play that on PC?
Hello, advertising mission today. Take off, then come back to hook the banner. The banner is located at the exact airport dot on the map.
I was just asking if you're still playing Terraria. Sorry, I don't know if my... Yeah, I don't know they were busy and stuff, so... No worries. Ooh! Cam connection just disappeared. That's the first time I see that happen for this. I wonder if it's been happening and I didn't notice before. Maybe that problem is not gone yet. Huh. Well. Copy that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it because of the Rambo skin. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Might do a poll. The heck is this the runway here? Where's the runway? Is this it? I think it's a helicopter field. Are you serious? This is it? Look at this. Okay, maybe well, that's a little longer, so I guess I'm turning left. Wind is coming from that direction anyway. Alright, let's go. My friends haven't been playing Terraria, so I haven't really been playing a lot of Destiny 2. Oh, been playing a lot of Destiny 2. Copy. I've never played that game. Maybe I should try it at some point, but I'm really more into oh boy. Well, actually, that's not true. Yeah, all these the ones that are first person only, I get a little bit claustrophobic with first person only games these days. I like to be able to see my avatar. I know that it gives you an advantage, but I do prefer third person. And I don't know if some of these other... Oh, like my little paws appeared on the plane. All right. I don't know if I picked the right livery or not. We'll see. Okay, full power. Let's go. I never played Warframe. I heard about it. Like free to play and you're some sort of space ninja, right? Very short runway here. Hopefully we can make it off the ground. I think we will because we're in a Cessna 152.
Okay, now fly close over the banner.
Whoa, already hooked the banner.
Nice.
Look at that.
You now have the banner hooked. Fly to the first waypoint.
Nice. Okay. Flaps up. Let's get a bear. We're gonna go to about 210. Advertising from Universal Basic Income for all human beings here today, ladies and gentlemen. There's new banner missions in Neofly. I'm gonna be playing Elite, I think, after lunch. Odyssey. Try to do some ground missions with Sheeple. I don't know if you have that game, but if you feel like playing those games together with other people. I had a GTA Laugh Attack the other day. I'm gonna try to keep those to Sundays. But you know, everyone's busy. Personally, I really want to spend a lot of time outside this summer. Although, you know, I'm not gonna stop my regular streams. Although I am gonna take a week break in about a month's time. Go see a friend of mine. Pretty day here in the north, the Outscaries, the northeast of Scotland. Flying by the sea always makes me feel hungry for fish and chips. Oh, of course, of course. Of course you're off course, Griffey. Let's fly low to really give the inhabitants of this island, archipelago, an eyeful of this banner. I mean, we really shouldn't be flying this banner out here. We really should be flying it, I don't know, in New York City and London and Beijing and places like that. Washington, D.C. A lake here, probably salt water, maybe fresh water, I don't know. Looks a little bit like what I see coming to JFK, north of New York City, in the Long Island. Not this green, but just the island formations. Very low island, this one here. Some back there of deeper cliffs. We'll fly right below, but we'll keep an eye on the airspeed there. Don't get above too far up that yellow bar. Fly to the first waypoint, and then from there we'll be given another little magenta waypoint to fly to. One thing I want to test for this particular mission is if I land in a different airfield than the beginning airfield, can I still complete the mission? Or do I have to go back to the original airfield? Because I mean, those people paid for me to fly the banner. It's probably their banner. They probably want it back, right? Yeah, so many free-to-play games. Warframe, COD Warzone, etc., 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 etc. War Thunder. Oh, waypoint 2 is back where we started. Okay. Well, that makes our decision simple. We're just gonna fly back to the. Whoa! And we got Galaxia Cat here with the tier 1 subscription. Thanks so much, Galaxia, for that tier 1 sub. Excellent. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Whoa, and the music just that Galactic had sub here, like, you know, you hear all the music kind of like. Okay, I think that that sub entails some guitar playing. Let me try to trim this aircraft so it's going in the proper direction and not going to smash down onto the water or onto someone's vegetable garden or house here. I don't think I have a aileron trim of this thing, so I just have to keep touching it once in a while for us to make it back the original thing. We'll just jam it. We'll just jam to the. Thanks, Galaxia. Cats are lucky, huh? Yeah, our cats start complaining when we're taking a while to feed them too. We'll keep flying over universal basic income over here in the outskirts, the Shetland Islands, northeast of Scotland. Never been there in real life, but I've been there in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Been doing some missions there. Try to get a brand new BN2 Islander after we crashed our last one. I might just have to pay Scotty at the Enterprise to beam me close to the next treasure hunt icon, so that we can just make a lot of money quickly again. All right, let me see if I can hear this. I'll just jam to whatever's playing over here. Shimmer by Joe Nora Yutsu from Inner Ocean Sessions, EP number 3. EP3. Sounds like it is in C# key. Let's check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, hope we're having a good Tuesday. Almost at the icon there. You shouldn't do this in a real airplane. Fly and play guitar.
Okay, you reached the waypoint 2. You can fly to waypoint 1 again to earn more, or come back to the airport. Don't
Let's just
forget
go back to
release
the
banner
airport.
with Control W before landing.
Copy that. Dispatch Hypertext 01. I'm going to release the banner by these windmills here. Then I'm going to come back and land. All right. Put power. Increase power. Bringing you some grooves transmitted from New York City via the internet and via Microsoft Flight Simulator and Neofly here. Hoping you're having a good day or night or twilight. Over. I really want the ability to both control the airplane and the drone camera at once. Can't quite do it just yet. This will be my last landing before lunch. Hope you are comfortable. You're not on the airplane here, so I don't mind too much the lost comfort bonus when I bang too much. Let's go here to the right side of the starboard side of this flying ship. This little aero flyer thing called the Cessna 152. With a shadow, it's really nice. Let's get in touch with our nearest landing field. Kirkwall approach. Nope, I want North Ronald, say Echo Golf, Echo November. Select running for landing. This is a crazy helicopter place, so I'm just gonna select a random place. I don't think... I don't think there's no air traffic control here. It's an uncontrolled field, so we're just gonna drop our basic income banner over the airfield, and then we're gonna turn and land right across that runway we see right in front of us, right there. Keep an eye on the windsock. Actually, this direction, landing here would be better. Whoa. Ember's wrecking the apartment here. Jeez, what's going on? All right, unhooking the thing. Here we go. And it disappeared. The god of destruction has arrived. Indeed. We got a little pause on top of the wings from our previous paint tutorial. I'll have to remove them or change the color because it looks a little weird, but I'll have to work a little harder on that. Beerus. Beerus? What's Beerus? If you want to get on the landing rate here, again, ladies and gentlemen, who won the last time? I think it was Timmy Thumb. Or was it Iceberg? I'm going to have to go up on the chat and see. Feel free to get in. Where? I don't know what you're talking about, Dom. Sorry. Maybe you're not paying attention here, but this is Outscaries up in the northeast of Scotland. I think, did you win twice today, Timmy Thumb? I'm gonna have to scroll up here to see. I'll scroll up afterwards. Beerus is a character in the anime Dragon Ball. Oh, cool, I haven't seen that, so... we got Sheepa here, the prediction as well. Thank you for those predictions. Sheepa coming in with a negative 55. Timmy Thumb with a negative 80. Copy that. Yeah, I'll double check. I think I incremented your score once, but I always go in and double check, you know, so I'll make sure that. Flap is in the full down position, I think. Oh no, a little bit further. There you go. Oh, turn off the engine. Oh no, all right, there we go. Engine off. Alright, engine's off. Dom is forcing us to do a dead stick landing here. Still spinning in the breeze. What does this do? It was a good place to turn it though, because I was just right on final.
I hope this will bring more customer back to Neofly.
An applause for Dom's daring there. And for Timmy Thumb for winning another one. There goes my soft landing prediction. Hey, that's Dom's fault, huh? Maybe turn off the engine. What does this do? Rigged. Oh, what does this do? Wow, okay. Anybody out there streaming that we should raid? Let me just make sure that I recommend Timmy Thumb. Timmy Thumb is now tied with Iceberg for all 6 apiece, unless Iceberg won one up here. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna go to Notepad++, and I just selected all and copied our whole chat, and I'm just gonna do a search for, what is it? Wins guessing. I'm gonna search wins guessing. Oh, not wings, wins. Okay, so Timmy's Thumbs got one. Okay. Iceberg got one at negative 77. So Iceberg has actually gone up to, let's see, 1 second. Iceberg has actually gone up to 2nd place. Timmy remains in 3rd place. All right. Fine, next, that was this one right now, right? Yeah, you won one before. I remember that it wasn't on the chat here. Right, have a good one, Dom. Thanks for dropping by. Time for a little raid. Who's out there? And be back after lunch. we have got Futura Light of Elite Dangerous. Light, let's do that one. Remember who that is. I'm heading back to the bubble. All right, let's go say hi to Futura Light because I'm gonna stream Elite after lunch anyway. Futura _ Light. I wonder if this guy's a graphic designer, this person. Intended for mature audiences, that's okay. I'm feeling quite mature today, even though sometimes, you know, I come out of something that is immature. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one. Out of hyperspace. Rating now. Peace out.